All right, in today's video, we're gonna do something that we've never done on this channel. It's gonna be a first. Let me know, give me the feedback. Should we continue this? What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna spectate creators using killers that we use. Now, this one I caught like on a glimpse. I was clicking through Twitch. I saw the Knight. I was like, hold up. I saw it in the thumbnail, and it happened to be SupaAlf playing the Knight. Now, SupaAlf is a content creator. He's probably got a lot of subs, gets a lot of views, hundreds of thousands, and he goes on like win streaks with Nurse. I think he had like 1,000 win streak with Nurse. So this guy must be cracked. I don't really watch his stuff, but I kind of do depending on what's recommended to me on my feed. I did watch that video where it was the EU versus NA, which by the way, the NA won, you know, was a competition. Anyway, besides the point, we're going to watch and see how he plays the Knight. And maybe he can give us, I would imagine he's got more hours than me, probably a lot better than me. So what I did was I recorded it and then waited for him. I didn't want to listen to it because we're going to listen to it both for the first time right now in this video. And then we'll go ahead and see what he says. Maybe he can offer us some feedback, or maybe we're going to have to help my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just see what happens. Drop a like on today's video if you want to see more of this. Like I said, let me know, man, because I'm down to do these. All right, so I recorded it. They only have 4 gens left. He's got 2 people injured. I don't know how many hooks he's got or anything like that. So you're going to see it when I saw it, when I clicked record on the OBS. So here we go.
If you can't already tell, I have not played the Knight once since the rework. Okay,
so he hasn't played the Knight once since the rework. So he's going to be probably a little confused on the mechanics and what you're supposed to do with each guard. And it happens for everybody that's new to Knight. Each guard has a specific thing, okay? So your jailer has a bigger radius and he chases longer. Your assassin, not really that big of a radius compared to the jailer, but the assassin can down survivors quicker. However, that's not really the case anymore. It's like a 40% chance that he might get the hit or down. So I don't really rely on the assassin like I used to. I used to run the assassin blade, which would give me 2 assassins back in the day. However, we don't do that no more. We use the jailer for chase time, zoning, and radius. We can protect gens, hold down positions and stuff like that. And then Carnifex, I'll use him in chase, but primarily for doors and pallets and stuff like that. Let's see what he's doing here.
Like, at all. If you couldn't already tell.
Okay, so he's got surveillance, pentamental ruin. He's got pentamental stacks he could be using right now. Let's go light him up. So right there, the assassin. Let's see if it gets the hit.
Maybe I go and kick this. I lost all of my totems like instantly, so that's sick.
Well, you still got 2. You can drop those. You can go ahead and put those up. Okay, the assassin doesn't even last long in chase either.
I can't believe how fucking complicated this killer is now. So why would I ever use the jailer?
Jailer, bigger radius, longer chase time, and can hold down position. So this killer right here rewards awareness. If you have game sense and your awareness is crazy, this killer, it's like having 2 killers. It's like 2v4, bro. I promise you. Because if you can keep sniping survivors because you know what they're doing or where they're going, it makes it hellish. And that's why we're on the high win streak.
What's good about the jailer?
I explain what the jailer
Assassin
does.
is fast for chases.
But he doesn't last long.
Carnifex insta-breaks pallets.
Yeah, he does that. He's good indoors.
Why would I ever use the jailer? I don't understand.
Jailer is your best guard. The jailer is the best guard.
A better detection race, better detection range, and he chases for longer. Okay. So he's
okay, so mistake right there. Mistake right there, okay? Whenever you're using the Knight, can I backtrack? Whenever you're using the Knight, you're gonna drop a guard. You always bypass the survivor that you want to bypass because it's going to help, because if you actually get it right, they'll go into the zoning, and that's actually going to help your guards get a quicker start for the chase. However, if they get outside the green, the radius, and then the guards queue in on them, they're behind. So they're already starting behind. But if you can get in front of them, then you put in work and it doesn't take that long for them to catch them. You get what I'm saying? Right here, he puts it behind her, and that's a big no-no. You don't want to do that.
For longer, okay.
Right there.
So is he gonna catch her?
And you need to, let's see, what is his add-ons? And he's using the right add-on, I think, over here. Can't really see it because of the play button. But he's using the add-on to extend. If you see my arrow on the screen, he could have extended the guard all the way out here. Right? And then force the survivor to come back towards you or cut through the middle. And if he cut through the middle, you could cut him off and then push him back into the radius of the guard. You got to know how to finesse the survivors. That's just the way it goes.
Okay, but I don't.
And this is what I'm telling you guys. You see how creators will call like killers weak, right? Because they don't know the finesse. They don't know the footwork. They don't know, right? It's Blight and Nurse, right? Blight, Nurse, Wesker. It's those killers. These require extreme game sense and awareness.
Over there. So I just leave him to it.
So
God,
right
this
there.
killer is so strange.
So right here, he made another mistake. And the mistake was, as this guard cues in on the survivor, you have nobody else. You see nobody else, right? So what does this tell me? I got to zone this survivor. I could walk through the main building over here to my right, go through and zone her out.
But I don't want to be over there.
No, you really do. You want to, he's chasing her this way. You go through that main building.
So I just leave him to it. God, this killer is so strange.
He is complicated or complex until you really get the feel. See right there again. I mean, he may get him.
Detect up there. Or he does?
Yeah, he does.
She's already gone. Okay.
That girl has balanced landing. And you're using the assassin, so don't expect to chase there.
Such a weird killer.
So he's already had 2 survivors. He had the main building. He could have did something with the Meg when she was being chased. He would already had the down there. You got to play it right.
This killer has no chase power.
No. He does. He does.
Besides the insta-break pallet, right?
No, insta-break pallet is the last thing we do.
If I never want to chase whilst they're getting chased by the things, by the guards.
And this video is not to knock the creator. We're just seeing how they perceive the killers, right? Because we see the tier list, we see people saying this and that about killers, but let's watch them play the killer. Let's see what they're doing, right?
Then why is this killer ever good in? Like, how am I meant to chase with this killer?
How's he meant to chase with the killer? First off, if you see the Ada there, right? That's an Ada. You don't want to let her stun you on this side of the palette. You always want to keep her back to the side of the map, right? You don't want to be this because look, you just gave her the whole middle of the map, right?
Interesting.
I mean, he probably didn't see her there, but I'm just saying, if you're in a chase, you never want to be on that
so
side.
I just need to put the guard on them and then like go around and cut them off?
It depends. It's situational. If you're in another chase, I would recommend letting the jailer go, not the assassin. Assassin could probably chase people off gens, but as far as chase, the jailer is going to be your main guard. Remember that. You see it in my gameplays. At the beginning of the game, I switched to the jailer.
I don't know where she went. There-ish. Nice. I needed like the baby noob lobby rather than people that are actually good at the game. When I'm playing Knight. I needed like little babies that didn't know what they were doing. Simple, this killer isn't good.
What? Killer's awesome.
I feel like if the person playing it knows what they're doing, the killer's not bad, right?
No, he's not. He's one of the best.
Like, do I go for Ada here? And try and cut her off? Like...
Yeah, you can.
Is this the play? So
but you're gonna have to get the hit because he's not gonna catch her. I told you, it's 30-40. No, you don't do that.
Why is he not hit her?
Right here. Whenever you see the guard coming at you, look at the green over here to my left, okay? The assassin depletes quick, which means once he pushes her into you, take the hit. And then, if you could get the hit on this side of the pallet, she'll drop the pallet and lose time as far as distance, right? So now you can play around it. You can come around and come this way. I need to get that marker, bro, like where you could draw on the screen, bro. That'd be insane.
This the play, so I get in front of her?
So right here, boom. You see which angle she's taking. You sit here, you want to get like maybe in this area and get the hit on her. Right there was a hit. But you played it wrong. He ran out.
Why is he not hit her?
Because he ran out. He goes too quick. Assassin goes too fast.
He was like literally right next to her.
Okay, here's the Carnifex. There you go. That's a smart move.
Far to actually use the guards from anything. This killer is so weird.
Okay, you got the hit here, but he's gonna lose gens. You gotta remember about the gens, bro. I mean, he knows. He's just trying to.
So you want to be using your guards like constantly, because as long as if you switch, there's no cooldown. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And typically, you want to check gens like that. Smart. That was a smart.
Me. These guys are actually ruthless.
One gen.
I'm gonna get a 0 hook game. GG.
Okay, right here. Okay, you got nobody else to chase. You drop the jailer. Look at all the time you have for chase. You cut to your right of the screen. You're gonna go behind this building. Okay. You go behind. There you go, behind the building. Okay. She's gonna wrap the edge of the map, so you want to keep cutting behind and wait over here. Force her back in, and then cut off the loop that she's gonna use.
So I meant to what? I meant to cut her off.
Yes.
But if I'm too close to the guy, then
Right
The
here,
thing disappears
perfect.
instantly.
Now take the hit. There you go. Nice. Now switch guards once you
Interesting.
recoup.
Very
Assassin? No,
interesting.
no. Big mistake right there as well. Okay. Explain to you guys what I do. Okay. So let's say we're using the jailer. All right. We're using the jailer.
GG.
Okay. He's going to chase her back.
So I meant to what? I meant to cut her off.
And matter of fact, you want to switch to the assassin while he's in chase. Okay. And get him ready. Remember, switch to the assassin while the jailer's in chase. So for this situation, this is what would happen. This is how I do it.
But if I'm too close to the guy, then the
Okay, he's gonna get the hit.
thing disappears instantly.
She's gonna get that boost, right? She's gonna boost out of here. She's gonna get a bunch of space. If you're on the assassin already, pause. Right, I almost said that wrong. Once you recuperate, you send your assassin that way to the direction that you think she's going. It's imperative. You see this right here? You know she's gonna wrap around the back of the building. Your assassin should be locked and loaded, and then you send the assassin that way all the way till you can't no more. And then if she cuts inside, this is where you go with your knight. It's all about pathing, okay? We would have had this girl down easy.
Interesting.
But he bails on
Very
it,
interesting.
and that's not good. Right there. She would already been queued in here, and he could have cut this whole area off. Would have been money.
Is why didn't you hit her? Because if the other guy was right next to her, so I thought he was gonna hit her.
No. He disappears once you swing, remember that.
And then if he hits her, I have no cooldown, right? So it would be better.
Again, right there, your guard placement, right? Your guard placement, you got to go out of the buildings. You can't.
Is why didn't you hit her? Because
You can't just
if
keep it
the other guy
shallow.
was right next to her, so I thought he was gonna hit her. And then if he hits
All the way
her,
through.
I have no cooldown, right?
All the way
So
through.
it would be better for me.
All the way through. Now, yeah, the guard did catch her, but it would have been a lot better. Probably would have had a head start with your guard
That was my
to catch
line
her.
of thinking. But I guess he needs to be like right on top of them to hit them. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, she took
Oh,
the
he got
dead
a
hard
hit.
hit.
Yo! W.
All right. Okay, that's smart. Okay, again. We're making the mistake. We're making the mistake of not using your full patrol.
Oh, we got
You got to
Very
use the full
interesting.
patrol. Let's get back
line
over
of
here.
thinking.
We kind of
But I
messed
guess
that up.
he needs to be like right on top of them to hit them.
If this
what
bar on
I'm
the bottom
realizing.
is like making
Oh, we
you
got a
upset,
hit.
bro, I'm sorry.
Yo!
Okay? It's just I gotta be able to stop
you?
the video. Bear with me through these difficult times. I mean, he can push her back into it,
Oh, do
but
you
see,
avoid that?
you see why you do what I'm telling you? Because look, now she's riding the edge of the map.
She does. Oh, not really. I'm gonna get a hook! Hooray!
So he gets it down, one gen left. It should be finished anyway because he's spending too much time. Someone's doing that last gen.
Oh, fuck hell, this is confusing.
That one's almost done. You got somebody there, so he's got Carnifex. That's not bad.
And Ada's here for the save. I don't think I've been this confused by a game of Dead by Daylight in like 4 years.
It just takes some
something.
getting used to. No knock on this guy for playing the knight or whatever, right? If he really hasn't used them like he said, then he's not gonna know these things. And this is why I tell you it's so important to main a killer. But if you're gonna main a killer, make it a killer that can compete. The knight can compete, right? Tombstone Myers can compete. You see us just cook with Myers. Dracula can compete. I mean, if you're trying to use killers that aren't Nurse, Blight, and those guys, right? Wesker, if you want killers like that, then these are the killers that you can use. That will compete at the high level.
This killer is so weird. I feel like I need to read like a book
Right here.
before I play this killer.
He's waiting until like he hooks her.
4 years.
And once he hooks her, once he gets out to the open, you see this gen over
something.
here. You look at the gens. You know that you just kicked the other gen. You didn't probably kick it. I don't remember if you did or not. But you had the girl on this one. That means that one of the gens, one of the three are being worked on, which means once you hook her and you get into position, you send the guard and then you go the other way to see what the other gen's doing, right? So right there, right here, okay? I'm switching to the jailer, whatever guard's ready, and I'm sending him this way, and then I'm coming right. That's my move.
That is so weird. I feel like I need to read like a book before I play this killer.
And if you see two survivors and there's supposed to be four, then they finish the gen
Very
that you
strange.
were. The one that
Is he
was in
gonna
the
get a
back.
hit? No. So She went up? So the play is... I put the guard on the survivor, I cut them off, I get a hit, whilst I use the other guards to interrupt the gen.
Oh no. Oh no, big mistake, man. Big mistake. I tell this to you guys all the time, bro. I tell this to you guys all the time. Whenever you're gonna play this map right here, and you're not using nurse, obviously he doesn't. It's just not a in his mind. Like I said, he's a nurse main, so he doesn't worry about doors and pallets and stuff like that, right? He cooks with the nurse. However, if you're playing the knight or other killers, specifically M1, and why corrupt intervention is so powerful is because when you play this map right here, you come to the main building and you break this top door and the door that's on the bottom floor behind you. It is a must. Okay?
I use
It's
the
a
other
must
guards to interrupt the gens. Bro, this killer is insane. Like, okay. Bro, well, the last time I played this killer, it was just spam guard, hope for the best. Why is it actually... I need to actually know things about the killer now.
Yes.
This is strange.
There's a lot to learn. But that door is cooking you.
You can only have one guard out at once? Yeah, so I'm saying...
And you can use the carnifex with the knight at the beginning.
After you get the hit... Or I guess you want the down, right? After you get the down, you use a different guard to try and... I don't make off of no, dude. To try and, like, waste time, I guess?
Yeah, it's a lot to learn. It's way more complex than that as far as the night goes, man. And this is why people, instead of trying to practice and learn the killer, they just want to talk trash. The killer's weak. The killer can't do this. Because they and it's not a knock to this guy, but they play it like this. This is why they say the knight sucks or he's not worth it. He's a bad killer, right? Probably, I think they said it in the comments right here in his chat box. That's why they think that. But when you master the killer and you understand the techniques, this killer becomes very powerful. And then when you apply the builds that we use, now you see why we're on the win streak. The killer rewards awareness. And if you have extreme game sense, this killer is going to put in work for you, man. 100% of the time. Anyway, looks like they all escaped on this guy.
One guard out at once is interesting.
Not bad. Anyway, so there it is, man. All right. Try to give you guys a breakdown of people playing the knight and things that I see wrong. Things that I see that they could probably get work with. Now, there's games where these guys will win all of them, right? But I like to find the ones where people struggle and try to find the mistakes behind it. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, man. Drop a like. Go show SupaAlf some love, right? This is, like I said, this is not a video to knock anybody, just to break down how we see creators play the killers that we play. Drop a like, man. Love you guys. Peace.